Ronald J. Van Dress. It's your granddaughter, Anne Marie. It's Sunday morning. I'm out in the garden. I have it on good authority that you celebrated 96 years on this earth yesterday. And I thought any fine Italian man celebrating 96 years on earth deserves some good hot peppers. So I sent some up for you, cut in a bag, and with a recipe for Chris to make some stuffed peppers for you. And there should be plenty left over to have for breakfast for a couple days too. And I got plenty more to send up to you. In fact, I'm out in my garden and I wanted to share a video with you real quick of my little plot and where all your peppers are coming from. So I'm gonna share a video with you. Let me see if I can switch this here and I will show you my garden. Okay, so here we are. We've been doing some cleanup. There's Josh. There's Rencho out here helping, and Bruce the dog. We got some pumpkins growing, a bunch of tomatoes, all kinds of big slicers, and we've got a row aroma tomatoes growing here too. We used some weed barrier this year to kind of help us keep up with the weeds, pulling the weeds, and it's been a beautiful thing. Garden's doing pretty well. And then I've got two long rows of Hungarian wax peppers. But in the first part of this row, I've got some different plants. I think Dad told you about these. These are called a Romanian wax pepper. I had never heard of them. Found them at the greenhouse, and the woman who told me about them said they're real similar to Hungarian wax, but bigger with a thicker husk and really good for stuffing. So I got some of these peppers this year and we're giving them a try. We found that they're pretty good. Not quite as hot as the Hungarians, but they've got good heat. Decent pepper. So I want to send some of these up for you and Chris to try as well. I think you'll like them. So I've got 6 of those Romanian wax plants, and the rest in both of these rows are Hungarian wax. So we've got a lot of these peppers coming on. I'll keep sending them up your way so long as you can use them. And I'll probably get Greg started on drying some of these peppers too. So he's got plenty for winter, and I imagine he'll bring a bunch up to you as well. And I've actually got some tomatoes ripening here too on my Roma plants. First little ripe tomato there. So looks like we'll be starting tomato sauce here soon. And oh, and I wanted to show you the greenhouse, so I'll walk you down there too. It's a 10-foot by 12-foot greenhouse, and Dad got it on sale, I think, from Harbor Freight 11 years ago. And we had a whole crew here that came down and helped us put it up. I think the McCulty boys came down, and I think Zach was here and Jake was here, and we had a whole crew setting up this greenhouse, and we've done a lot of work to it over the years. Josh put in a nice exhaust fan for me this year to help keep the heat down. We put on a little shade tarp because it gets about 12 hours of sun a day, and it's a little bit too much in the summertime actually for the plants. They get a little stressed. So I got a few things growing in here, a couple tomato plants, and variety of stuff, all kinds of unique little plants going. Different fruits and different herbs, and just some neat ornamental plants. So there's the greenhouse, and hopefully this video isn't too long to send. I'm gonna fire it off now. I hope you have a great Sunday. And if you would, please tell Susan thank you very much for my garden hod, that unique basket she gave to me on the 4th of July. I use it several times a week to harvest from the garden out here, and it's very handy. I really like it, so please tell her thank you. Love you, Grandpa.